Welcome to 2020.
Oh my god. Like, guys, we made it. It's 2020. Welcome to 2020. So, guys, I'm so excited to just be joining the YouTube family this new year, this new decade. I have so many great things in store for you guys, and I just can't wait to unpack every step and every video with my new family. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this video is just a video that I'll be giving you tips on how to have a successful, prosperous 2020. I know that you guys are going to do an amazing job this year, this decade. I can just see it and feel it for you guys. So the theme for this year is vision. I want to give you guys tips that will help you have an impactful, amazing 2020. And I think that if you incorporate these tips, you will definitely succeed. Like, definitely. I just can't wait to see what you guys do with these tips and with these tricks. So stay tuned. So every single time you see this little book, my favorite journal, I ordered this for myself from Amazon a few months ago. Before I decided to join the YouTube world, I said, you know what, let me get this book that kind of just draws me closer to God, and also I can write all my ideas and all my thoughts into. So some things I wanted to share with you guys to how to have a prosperous 2020 is just, what are you doing for yourself that's sparking growth, right? I think that when you set new goals for yourself, you need to set goals that are uncomfortable. When you stretch yourself and allow yourself to be stretched, when you allow God to stretch you, I think that it's uncomfortable. Doing this right now, putting myself out here on a wider platform, is extremely uncomfortable, but I know that I have a bigger purpose. And because of the places that I want to be in life, I know that this needs to happen. This needs to be done, right? So definitely, like, set goals for yourself that make you uncomfortable. Set goals for yourself that, yes, are achievable. They're realistic, but they require you to have a different mindset. They require you to do things differently. And I think that once you have that, like, state of mind, that perspective, a lot of things will kind of work out for its own good. So let me explain how, right? So sometimes you don't realize that things need to change in your life because you're so used to being comfortable. Sometimes you don't realize that friendships have expired, relationships have expired, jobs have expired, careers have expired, hobbies that you thought were what you wanted to do have expired because you've grown out of it, right? We all growing, we all have growth. So allow yourself to grow. And the only way that you allow yourself to grow is if you're uncomfortable. If you put yourself in a situation where, you know, this is challenging for you, but it needs to be done. And sometimes it requires you to just reevaluate and rearrange who is in your inner circle, what is in your inner circle. Sometimes you need to move the chess pieces of your life around so that your new goals that you need to achieve are achievable. For example, for those of us who are young adults, we struggle with friendships. You know, friendships come and go, people grow and outgrow each other. And sometimes you need to rearrange your friendship group. Sometimes somebody that you're close to, they're not walking along the same path as you, right? And they might not necessarily be a bad person, but you might need to move them from being your close friend to an acquaintance, or from being your best friend to maybe somebody that you speak to from time and time again. But you can't talk to them about everything. You can't explain, you know, what your dreams and your goals are to the extent, because they don't understand, right? And that's just how we're wired. We all grow at different paces. And don't think that there's anything wrong with you because of that. So definitely, that's point number one, you know. Think about who's in your inner space, what is in your inner space, what do you need to rearrange so that you can grow. Point number 2 that I just want you to talk or remember is definitely self-reflect. I think so many times we're so used to viewing what people do wrong to us and, who's toxic around us, but sometimes we're toxic to ourselves and we don't get that. And we prevent ourselves from growing. So sometimes you need to self-reflect and look back. This new year, this new month, these next few weeks, definitely analyze what bad habits you have and how that's preventing you from being the woman or the man that you want to be. So like if you gossip OD, like every single time you hit up your girls, it's about some tea. That's a toxic trait. If you're so pessimistic all the time, that's a toxic trait. If you're a doubter more than you have faith, because doubting is normal, but when it's to the extent where you don't even have faith in yourself, or you see every chance or opportunity as what could go wrong and how it could go wrong, right? That's a pessimistic and negative habit that you need to change. So think about what is wrong with you. What do you need to change? What do you need to fix so that you can be this woman or man that you want to be? I definitely think that it's important that with the goals that we set for ourselves, that we allow ourselves to be the individual that can carry those goals. I can't set a goal for myself that me and my current mental state cannot carry, and my physical state I cannot carry, right? So carry yourself as the person you want to be. You don't have to wait till you're 25, 30 to prepare yourself to be somebody's wife or to be somebody's husband. In your state, carry yourself in that perspective and that mindset now. If you want to be that entrepreneur, that CEO, that doctor, that nurse, that judge, whatever, that YouTuber, whoever you want to be, that makeup artist, carry yourself like that, right? Carry yourself with grace, with dignity, with strength. And I know that's easier said than done, but I'm also going to give you some tips along the way about how to do that, right? Many of us don't even know what a vision looks like. And I think that it's scary, right? Because we grow up and everybody tells us, oh, it's okay to not have it all figured out. Oh, it's okay, to not know what you want to do. But that's okay to a certain extent, right? And I'm a young adult in my early 20s, and I've come from a home where we're taught who we want, or at least who our parents want us to be from young. But I think that even that introduction is healthy. You telling a child and giving a child the opportunity to think about the future. So for us who didn't have that upbringing, but you do want to be more than where you are currently, I think that the best way to create a vision is to just write down things that you like, write down things that you don't like, write down things that you could see yourself doing, write down things that you can't see yourself doing without, right? And then you kind of get an idea of, okay, what space do I fill? Where can I make an impact on this world? Whether it's small or large, everybody is meant to be on a platform, and some people do their best work behind the scenes, and that's okay, right? You just have to find where you fit in. So I think that writing down the things that make you happy, writing down the things that you could see yourself doing will kind of create a goal, a vision of who you want to be. And as a Christian woman, I'm very, very, very keen on making the vision plain. Write it down. I don't know how much I can stress this, but get a vision board. I incorporated a vision board for 2019, and I can say that I really accomplished everything, I think, besides one thing on my vision board. And it was because every morning that I woke up, that's what I saw. So that was driving me throughout the day. Just some things that I touched on my vision board was my health. I grew up very unhealthy, going through a lot of things, and I made sure that I tackled that. 2019, I did an amazing job keeping myself fit. I tackled my credit score, amazing job. I tackled graduation from college. I tackled, my career goals, which I will talk about within the few months. But everything that I set, getting a car, everything that I set, I achieved. And it was because I woke up every morning and I saw that. So adopt that same principle. Get a vision board, go to Michael's, go to Target, get some magazines, get some pictures, get some text, and just create your vision. It'll help you stay focused as you go along, you know, the way. So these are just some tips and tricks that I incorporated 2019 that was successful to me, and I think, of course, I'm going to continue it for 2020. So please do the same. And I would just like to close this out with a quick little prayer. So join with me. Dear God, I pray that for those of you who are watching my channel, Lord, I pray that you would send them a vision for those who don't have. And for those who do have, I pray, oh God, that you, oh God, will help them to make the vision plain, give them ideas and thoughts, and direct their path so that they can be successful people in this world. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. This is on a video that I will be doing 3 to 4 times a month, of course, with a whole bunch of other stuff. So stay tuned to different videos. My channel is really just gonna tackle advice, chit chat, you know, hair, makeup. I know you guys are looking at this wig like, oh, this wig looks good. Don't worry, I have a video coming for that. And a whole bunch of other things. If you have any like ideas of what you would like me to embark on or talk about or discuss, please add me on social media and slide into my DMs, comment on my YouTube channel, and I will definitely take everything into account. I'm gonna be trying my hardest to be extremely consistent. I do have a whole bunch of videos already edited and ready to be posted, so just stay tuned. So thank you guys for joining my channel and enjoying this video. Bye.